This is a shoulder spica. We're gonna do it on his right arm. Okay, positioning for this one. A lot of times we have people in teapot just because that makes it easier, but I'm just gonna kind of tell him whenever I need it. So I'm gonna have this arm right here. We're gonna pull anteriorly, okay? So we're gonna pull him forward, making sure that my wrap, whenever I'm wrapping, that I'm always coming back to front, yes? Mm-hmm. So we're gonna have him slightly positioned anteriorly. We're not gonna do anything crazy. And then we don't want him too far into external rotation of this arm here. We want him more into internal rotation for an anterior pull, okay? So the way that I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna start kind of at the deltoid, at the bottom of the deltoid, and I'm gonna angle down first, and then I'm going to angle up, okay? I'm gonna dog ear this just because it makes it easier. And I'm gonna go one more time around just for my sake because I like to make sure that dog ear stays. Relax your shoulder for me, there you go. Okay, from here, I'm gonna go across the chest. I'm gonna go pretty high across the chest, right underneath this other armpit, okay? And then I'm going to come across this joint right here, okay? So you can kind of feel the bone. Your acromioclavicular joint is in here. We kind of want to be out here. I'm going to cover across the top of that, okay? I have decent tension on this, but most of the time I want to pull my tension coming forward from this, okay? So I have good tension the whole time, but most of my tension is going to be pulling him forward, okay? So now I'm going to ribbon this a little bit. I'm going to come across the chest again, underneath that armpit, and I'm going to come across this joint again, okay? We're going to go one more time around. Okay, so I'm gonna come across this. Notice I'm still ribboning. I'm gonna come across here. And I'm actually gonna go one lower this time, okay? I might actually have room for one more. And I do, perfect. So, notice how all of my ribboning and most of my X's on this spica is going across this joint right here, okay? So most of my tension, most of my wrap is right here. And then you can finish this off with either the booby traps or you can finish it off with power flex. I prefer power flex or thin flex, but that's just on you. Then to check that this is not too, I'm poking you so hard, I'm sorry. To check that this is not too tight, I'm gonna stick fingers in some of the layering just to make sure it's not super tight on there. If I can get my fingers in there and give it decent pull, we're good, okay? So we're good here, we're good here. I'm gonna reach, we're pretty good here. It gives good tension. And then I'm gonna check cap refill.